Thank you for that really nice introduction. And Vicki, you're awesome. There's nothing else we can say. And I am very, very humbled that you've asked me to speak, and I'm up here on this stage with people who have served the district so well, and there are so many in the school district. I've gotten to meet a few over the last 3 weeks, and the one thing that I consistently hear, see, and feel is that passion for education, the passion for North Platte. And it's my understanding that Terry's mantra is once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog, and we absolutely have heard that everywhere. And the community is so proud of the things that North Platte has, and we should be. I, of course, have to have my readers also, because I can't see there we go. As many of you may know, or some of you may know, I'm a superintendent, and I was a superintendent in the metro area at Ralston for a number of years. But since I retired, I've gotten to serve for 7 different districts across the state of Nebraska. Everything from the smallest one at Southern with 345 students to the Omaha Public Schools, where I did 1 year with 50,000 students. So I've gotten to see a lot of different districts in a lot of different communities. And in each one of those communities, we've had a foundation, except one. Broken Bow, we didn't have one yet, but when I left, we had one. The foundations always have been there with me and with the school district, with the same spirit that I see here tonight, doing everything from spaghetti feeds to capital campaigns to finance a gym or a auditorium of theater, AstroTurf, field turf, whatever that's called. So I really always cherish that relationship with the foundation and all of you that support the foundation, that support the foundation's activities, because you give our students something that I learned about just the other day, and that's the canteen spirit in North Platte. I got to go out to the museum, got the special tour with the curator, whose name I'm going to forget here, but it was a fabulous tour. And that canteen spirit is something that we use as part of our mission in North Platte Public Schools, and we recite it very, very frequently, those values rooted in generosity, selflessness, and unwavering support. And when I heard this story about what the canteen spirit really is and what it really happened during that canteen time, it's amazing, because like a foundation, those women saw something where they could give a special experience to the young soldiers that were coming through here. And they did it with passion, and they did it over such a long period of time, and they recognized that those boys were going to get to eat. They were going to get fed, but what they got when they stopped at North Platte was that special experience. It was that conversation. It was that kind of last look at mom. It was a birthday cake if it was your birthday. It was the special food, the home-cooked food that they probably weren't going to get for a little bit of time after that. And if you don't know the story, they also got to meet the platform girls. I don't know if you know the story, but if you don't know, find out about that story. They were very, had a couple marriages come from that. But the spirit was there. And I think the thing that struck me about listening to the canteen spirit is that sense of, it's not only the giving that happened in that canteen spirit, but it is the fact that that doesn't just happen. When you create special experiences for kids through the foundation, it happens because there's leadership, there's an organization, there's somebody that put together for 4 full years, meal after meal after meal after meal, and people gave up things that were their rations, their sugar rations, their eggs, all of those sorts of things that were there. but it took somebody, a whole group of women who built that, organized it, supported that, and that's what we have in the foundation for our students right here. So I think the other things that struck me about that are things that foundations and public schools do, and that is that endless, tireless spirit of serving and the acceptance of every single child, student. When those trains came through there, it didn't matter if you were a man or a woman, it didn't matter if you had your uniform on or not, it didn't matter what race or color you were, you still got the food, the welcome, the special packages, the books, all of those sorts of things. And that's what happens in public schools, and that's how a public schools foundation serves every single student that we serve here. And we appreciate that very, very much. So I think that for us, for me, the school district that I'm speaking for tonight, the foundation is our canteen spirit. You are our canteen spirit. We are the canteen spirit to our students and our things, and we really, really appreciate that. And we appreciate all the efforts of Terry and the foundation board and the things that you do. We appreciate every single one of you that is contributing tonight, that bought tickets here, and certainly we appreciate it as you keep on bidding, especially those $3,000 ones. That's really good. And we appreciate all the things that you've done. And haven't been here to experience those things yet, but I do understand that the Dancing with the Stars is a great deal. And our own principal danced in it. Is that right, Corey? And all of the Baldwin piano, all of the sorts of things that the foundation has given us. So thank you very much for letting me speak tonight. Thank you so much for accepting me into the community with such graciousness. And I am looking forward to being part of the North Platte Public Schools. It's been wonderful so far.